So, hello everyone, welcome to today's broadcast. I'd like to send out my love to everyone out there who is on the streets participating in the peaceful protest. I need you to know that we are aware of what is going on. We know that this protest was meant as a peaceful project, but that the government has hijacked this protest, just a confirmation of what we have been saying. This government, we've been saying that this whole thing is beyond the NSAS protest, and it was necessary that we begin to prepare ourselves for what is going to come in the coming days, because the people we're dealing with are not they are not babies in this game, and their intentions are beyond just it's not drama. It's not about the dancing. All that was okay, the dancing, the Sorosoki parties and all of that, yes. But these guys have gone into, or had gone into, planning from the get-go, from the first day we started this protest. They have been planning, and when I say we, please don't misunderstand me. I mean the Nigerian people, especially the Nigerian youths. Your intentions were honorable. Your intentions were golden. But right now, the Nigerian government, in their usual way, we are not surprised. They have infiltrated. They have bought in thugs to come and cause trouble. And now they are changing the narrative. They are making it look like this protest is a violent protest. We need to be very, very careful. And what we need to do is we need to move a step ahead of these people. We need to move a step ahead of them. We don't need to play this game just waiting on them. You see, they've tried every kind of thing. They tried it just to buy time. They say they are using the elected leaders, the elected officials, to say, hey, just convince them to stop, convince them to do this, convince them to do that, convince them to not protest. While you were busy arguing with them back and forth, while they were trying to do their fake committees and all that, they were also planning seriously. Very soon, before you knew what was happening, they announced Operation Crocodile Smile. But we are being distracted. We are being distracted from the main issue that brought us to where we are today. Look, I have been consistent. I will continue to be consistent. I am not deceived by all of these things. I am not moved. You know, a lot of people have been swayed to the left and are just moving like the ocean wave, up and down, up and down. No. We know what has been going on. We knew the plan of the cabals in Nigeria. We knew what their agenda is. When this NSAS protest came, a lot of us just thought that was uhuru. Oh, we are happy, the thing has ended. No, it has not ended. Nothing changed. You have not even touched these people. We knew they were going to react, and they were going to react violently. So what a wise man does is you prepare ahead of time what you're going to do when this kind of reaction comes. When we're saying revolution, we didn't mean that people should get violent. What we're trying to say is that, look, this thing is a serious matter. Now, what is going on? Prisoners are being released. Police stations are being burnt. Cars are being burnt. And when we're telling you that, look, these are not the NSAS protesters. They are not the ones doing all this burning. A lot of you were sending me video. Hey Chidi, look now. Hey Chidi, look. Go and advise your people. I said, no. There's nothing to advise our people. The Nigerian youth know exactly what they wanted, what they set out to do. You are the ones that are manipulating the whole thing. I'm going to show you guys something. I will show you something that will shock most of you. They will let you know that this thing is not a joke. These guys are just mean. I will show you where the Nigerian security forces, by themselves, they are the ones that were carrying these people, these hoodlums. They were the ones that transported them in their vehicle, Make no mistake about it. They transported these young men in their vehicle to the place where they were fighting the NSAS protesters. You will not believe this. You'll be shocked. These are security cars, DSS, police, whatever, whoever they are. They are the ones driving this car. Now, in this video, you will see them coming to rescue those boys. You know, like when you're chasing them, the protesters are chasing them from some meters away, but they don't see this was planned. They released them from one side of the street. They told them, when something happens, run back to this place. So the people that are around there don't even know that this is a perfectly planned operation. Once those guys were being overwhelmed, they called them. So when these things happen, what annoys me is when people don't want to believe what we are saying. When we tell you that these things are planned, you don't believe us. Well, now I hope you begin to believe what we are telling you. So let me play this video. Let me play this video now. Where's the button?
See the security people supporting the talk. See them. See them. See talks, they go listen to talks to enter motor. Talks to enter motor with them. See talks to enter motor with them. See the security people. See them. They don't go back the talks, so they don't go back the talks. See them.
So you see, what I need you to understand is, when there are Fulani herdsmen attack, when there's Boko Haram attack, when there's ISWAP attack, these are not random attacks. You just say, hey, these are just people. No. These are trained, purely trained, coordinated attacks that you're seeing. This is not somebody just joking. I'm going to show you a picture. And that picture is going to surprise you. Now, that picture shows somebody carrying the kind of rifle ammunition that you will not believe. Now, this guy is a young Fulani guy. That gun he's carrying is an Israeli-made Tavor submachine gun. That's what it's called, Tavor submachine gun. It is used by the DSS and special forces in Nigeria. Tell me, how did this guy get this kind of gun? You tell me. I don't know. But this is what we are dealing with. This is the kind of thing that we are dealing with. So this protest is not just come out to the street and shout and sing and dance. Yes, we shut the whole place down, but we need to please understand that the people we are dealing with are not ready to just back out for you. Their interests are deeper, much deeper than what you think. They are busy. Honestly, they have infiltrated the protest. They are blackmailing people. Don't just jump up when you see them say, SOWORE is this, SOWORE don't come, SOWORE is disgrace. Don't jump up and be happy. No. You need to, when you pause and you go, this by the way, this broadcast is not about SOWORE, although it is part of it. Because SOWORE, for your information, has been dragged to court again. For how many months before this protest? He's been going to court. You saw him going to court. He couldn't get a date. They were giving reason upon reason upon reason. When all these things started, they became afraid. And quickly, now they brought his a case file. And inside this wahala, SOWORE is going to court tomorrow. Did you hear it? SOWORE is going to court tomorrow. People don't understand how this thing works. So now they want to bring SOWORE to court tomorrow, then get him arrested in court, and then find a reason, because they feel when it's happening, they've already. So now you understand the reason for certain men, certain people to go and embarrass SOWORE in that in that protest ground. Now you understand. Because when we're telling you, this is part of a grand plan. So when they did that, get people like Reno Omokri, who he doesn't even see, that's giving him too much credit because he doesn't even understand what is going on. It's not part of the plan. He's just an opportunist. So there is a calculated plan. Take away the life out of this, and then now when they think that they have messed him up, set the ground very well, messed him up in front of the young people or people that might support him, then they now drag him to court, so that when it's in court, people say yes, it's good for Sowore. So I'm asking you, are you here that is listening to me right now? If you see Sowore in court tomorrow, you will clap and tell the federal government to arrest him, lock him up, and go and even kill him. So someone like Sowore now turns and becomes your enemy. So just like if he wasn't Nnamdi Kanu, they begin doing things about Nnamdi Kanu, turn something against him, and then the next thing you will just hear that Nnamdi Kanu was done this, and then you'll be happy. No, you are playing into the hands of these people. Would you have believed that those people who were coming to attack the protesters were paid? They were trained by the Nigerian government and sent out. You don't believe what I'm saying? I'm going to show you another video. Maybe this one will now convince you about what we are saying. So let me go and get another video for you. Maybe when you see that one, you will now be convinced about what we are saying. You thought it was only just one vehicle. No, they chartered buses. They chartered buses for these people. Now, I'm going to play this other video. You listen. They chartered buses to carry. They bring them. They take them back. They pay them money. Just to cost. So you see, the people you're working with, you need to understand their intention. Their intention is very, very, very horrible. They are not joking. They are not joking at all. I'm going to show you this video. This is Abuja. Let me play it for you.
Why they be release those prisoners?
These are prisoners.
Okay. I hope you are seeing what I'm seeing. I hope you saw what I saw there. You see what is happening? We must open our eyes. We must shine our eyes. They have now released. This thing is going on in phases. It is going in phases. What you have been hearing all the activists talking about, please do not be deceived. We are living in that period right now. It's not a time to be wondering what I'm saying, Chidi, see, Shebi, I'm wearing NSAS now. Isn't that what I'm wearing? But please, this beret is still going to be on my head, because this is what I started with. This is where I have been. We've been fighting this. We've been on this resistance for so long. So don't let them use you to shut us up. No, don't let them do that. We must continue. We must continue agitating. We must continue asking for police reforms. We must continue asking for yes, let them do the 5-point reform that we gave them. Let them keep doing. Let them begin to prosecute police officers. Let them reform the police. Let them do all of that. But please, do not fall for their tricks of trying to weaken you, because you do not know what this is all about. By the time you see Omoyele Sowore in court tomorrow, you will understand that this hatchet is not a small thing. It's not only Sowore that you're going to see them begin to move into. You're going to see all the hardcore activists, people that they know have been giving them trouble. They're going to move in on them. They're going to try to use this. But when I told one of my friends that Sowore is going to court tomorrow, he said it's a lie. It's a lie. They cannot do it. I said, SOWORE is going to be in court tomorrow. I said, Chidi, why would they do it this period? I said, then you, and this is somebody I was trying to explain to him the intricacies. You see, what you see outside being done by the government, they don't just wake up and do it. No. Before they come out to say it, they have already concocted the plan behind. That's why I keep telling people, yes, this movement is being powered by the young people, young Nigerians. Big ups to them. They are doing what my own generation could not even do. But my generation is not done. Me, I am not done. I'm actually beginning. So the young people, youths, don't let them. Can you imagine when you see the government saying, oh, Nigerian youths, don't love you. You think they love you? Come on. How can they deceive you into saying they are on the same side? Buhari says, I am the same. See what they're doing. They are dividing us. They are trying to tell you that, look, you people are different and these people are different. Who told you? When it comes to Nigeria situation, who told you that you, a youth, is different from the people, the other activists? No, they are trying to separate you. That's what you do. It's a kind of strategy in war, in conflict. It's divide and rule. They come in the middle of you, they divide you. They will try everything. They will go in the midst of the people, because every time we say there's no leader. Yes, there's no leader, but there are people who are organizing this thing. Don't you think that there are people who are arranging for the food? Don't you think there are people who are arranging for sleeping mats, arranging for somebody to make tea, arranging for the cow to be roasted? Everybody's organizing from everywhere, and they are busy going after all those. They are so busy, you can't believe it. Instead of being busy trying to implement the what the people ask for, they are busy trying to clamp down on people. They are busy trying to close every account. I tried to open a GoFundMe account. I could not. Anything you try to do that has to do with NSAS or Nigeria, they will not let you. That's what they are busy doing, trying to see how they will indict Google, trying to do something to make YouTube not to post our video. Thank God. Before, if you put NSAS, YouTube won't play it, but now we can play it on YouTube. So things are changing. These people are realizing, because we have overwhelmed the internet. So we are defeating them on all fields, on all levels. They are trying to do everything to stop the world from seeing this, but it's too late. This is the age of internet. So I don't want you to be deceived. Everybody is working hand in hand to make this happen. There is no, amongst all the activists, amongst all the progressive, amongst all the people who are protesting, we are all together. Don't let them come in between you at all. Can you imagine, of all times, you're going to take SOWORE to court tomorrow, so that when you bring him to court in that kind of environment, that thing that happened last time, DSS will now arrest him and then now lock him up. Why? So my question is, who do you think, when they say stop saying revolution now, saying revolution now, who do you think is afraid of revolution now? Who do you think is afraid of Omoyele SOWORE? Who do you think is discrediting him? Don't be the loudspeaker. It is the same people who are bringing him to court. You've kept him in Nigeria for months and months and months. He has gotten up, gone to your court to ask you, what date is our court date? You kept on throwing it away. You kept on coming with excuses. Judges are on holiday. It's COVID-19. Even when they say you could do trial by virtual means, you said no. Then when you now saw an opportunity, you started smearing his name, started doing this, started doing that. That's why you must not be the devil's advocate. Don't help them do their devilish job. They infiltrate the protesters. They go and they use hoodlums to burn station, to do release prisoners, to do this one, and they are blackmailing the protesters. Have you asked yourself, how come it is just before the army was going to do their Operation Crocodile Smile, That's when you started seeing this one destroy, that one destroy. How, you should ask yourself, how come? What kind of coincidence is that? Do you understand? What kind of coincidence is that? It is not by accident. It is something that was purely planned and executed. So we must shine our eye well. We cannot allow these people to come in between and destroy us. Let me show you another video. I'm bent on showing you a lot of videos, and if you go online, it is all, they are no longer even hiding it. They are not hiding it at all. This one will show where they are dropping them. They are not hiding it at all. This one is police vehicle. They brought them in with police vehicle. That will show you how desperate this government is. This next video, no be say, you know that one I was showing you on marked vehicle. This is a mission they have been ordered to. This one, they are not even thinking. You know, when somebody is committing a crime, he will leave. He will make mistakes. In this video, they use police truck. Watch.
Police motor.
This country don't cast. This country don't cast. Police they follow. Hasa talk.
You notice what they did? The guy who was filming this thing, they attacked him. I just hope the guy is okay. I pray that he's okay. But that is the people that we are dealing with. It is really important that we do not allow these guys to have their way. We must make sure we don't allow them to have their way at all. This thing is very serious. Let's not give them the chance. Let's not give them the chance that that they are looking for. Please, I am really. If I tell you I'm not disturbed, I'll be lying to you. But I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. I was gonna have a guest today. Let me see if I can reach him. There's a guy that wrote an article and he says, "Who is afraid of the Nigerian youths revolution?" And again, let me tell you, when we say revolution doesn't have to be violent. There is all kinds of revolution that people can embark on. Peaceful revolution, whatever, call it any kind of revolution you want. But that is what the okay, good that I can get you back. Hold on now, we are live, so I'm gonna turn you around so that people can see you. Okay guys, so my guest today, I couldn't bring him in through Zoom, so I'm gonna try something and I hope it works. I really hope it works. Okay, yes. Okay, so we can see you. All right, my brother, let me also put the microphone so that it can pick what you're saying. How are you, my brother? Can you hear me? Wow, the thing is frozen. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You can hear me, right?
Can they hear me?
Yes, everybody can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you. Yeah. Okay, so how are you, my brother? How are you? Can you hear me?
Good day, my brothers.
Okay.
I'm hearing you.
Okay, there's a little delay, so I'm just going to let you talk. Please, there's an article that you wrote, and that article says, who is afraid of the Nigerian youth revolution? Tell us your name. Tell us your name to start with.
My name is Ugo Gold M. Ofonedu.
Okay, so why did you write that article?
contribution to the ongoing discussion about charting a new course for the future for Nigeria,
Okay,
which
so
has necessitated most Nigerians to be on the road, on the streets, demanding for a new country in which they will be proud of.
so what was the title was who is afraid of the Nigerian youth revolution, right? Ah. Hello. Hello, Go.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. The title was
I'm hearing you now.
who is afraid of the Nigerian youth revolution, right? Hello.
Come again?
I said the title of that piece you wrote was who is afraid of the Nigerian youth revolution, right?
Yes, sir. Exactly.
Okay, so who is really afraid of this revolution coming upon them? Who are the people who are afraid?
The rich, privileged Nigerians are changing the status quo. The people that benefit from the system, the 10%ers, the contractors, the senators, all the politicians across board, they are afraid of changing the structure of Nigeria, which is no longer sustainable. The structure of Nigeria on which we cannot build progress. We cannot move and get advanced and modernize our country. All of these people put together, all rich Nigerians in one way or the other, who benefit from them, all of them are afraid of being the state that is on the corner.
Why? What is?
And you know their spokesman, as usual,
Why? What gives you the courage to write like this? Are you not afraid of your security? You know, with everything that is going on. Hello, can you hear me?
okay, first of all, I'm very passionate about it's my deep belief. I'm hearing you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, I'm very, very passionate about it. I have a picture of a Nigeria in which I should be proud of. A Nigeria that has a constitution that respects every Nigerian. As it stands now, Nigerians are not known as citizens, they are called masses. And the law makes me understand that the mass is something that has no shape, no form, and therefore shouldn't be accorded any form of respect. So we want a country that will accord maximum and premium respect on the citizens. You don't need to know anybody to walk into a governor's office and tell him what you want from him. You don't need to know anybody to get employment. You don't need to meet anybody to get admissions into schools. You don't need to know the level of any person to win elections. We want a country that is run through transparency and merit in all government businesses. Nigerians are being cheated and made to live like animals. That is one. Then two, know that what I am bringing out is the truth. I can stand for it. I can vouch for it. I can go to court and defend myself, because the inequities in this country has been accentuated since Buhari assumed leadership of this country. He has widened the fault lines, the little lines that are bounding the country. So I took it upon myself for the past 6 months, because people have been making insinuations that Buhari is favoring the decision of the country. But because in Nigeria we are not used to gathering data, we are not used to working with reliable data, I took it upon myself to go into these things and get out verifiable data that will give us one by one face what the appointments look like and who are involved. That was the motivation, sir. And I think it
Hello? Hello?
I can hear you.
Okay, you can, yeah, continue. We lost you there.
Okay, yes.
We lost you back there.
Okay, I've given you two reasons. I said my passion and the fact of the picture I see in my mind about the country are not being realized on daily basis. Secondly, the fault lines, the ties, the little ties that are holding Nigerians together, Buhari is widening the gulf by his activities, by his actions, by the policies he has put in place since he assumed office. And the clearest evidence of that is in his appointment. Never in the history of this country has the security architecture of the country been ascribed to one portion of this country. Never in the history of this country has the financial powerhouse of the country remained in the hand of one part of the country. Never in the history of this country, even under military regime, has the revenue generating agencies of this country been domiciled in the hands of a section of the country. They have just captured this country.
Okay.
As that material showed.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you a question. What do you think? What do you make out of this NSAS protest? This NSAS protest. Do you think the government is willing to yield to the demands of the youth, or do you think that they are not even prepared? They have their own agenda altogether. Can they be trusted?
Okay, no. Like I said when we started, they are afraid of the coming change. They read change, the real deal. Unlike every situation in the world, no human institution has ever changed. They have to never believed what they saw in the end. So we're not even going to allow them. So we are not even going to beg them to accept our demands. We are going to follow it. We are going to follow their hands. So whether they want it or not, it's an idea which time has come. And like they say, no force can stop it. The youths of this country have been sleeping for a long time. Thank God and bless good graciousness, they have woken up. We are not going to slumber anymore until we get the Nigeria of our collective dreams.
Thank you so much, my brother. I know there's so much interruption from the network, and I know how difficult it is for you to even try to make this possible. But I want to appreciate you. Please stay safe and just keep the faith. Eventually, we will get what we want in this country of ours. Thank you so much. Okay.
You are welcome. And I also appeal to you people to make your support towards the realization of these lofty ideals, so that we'll keep being on the road, we keep making demands, and I'm trying to tell you now, we are articulating a 25-point demand. You know, they will just dismiss the protesters as people without organization, people without leadership and hierarchy. But as we speak now, we are making discussions across all social media platforms. So in the next few weeks or a few days from now, we'll have leaders who will present these demands that we have articulated in very clear and unmistakable terms to the government. And some of them should be implemented on the immediate, not more than 2 weeks.
All right.
Those will take between 3 to 6.
All right.
So we have a point agenda now that we're going to present to the government in no time.
Okay. Thank you very much, my brother.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Okay. Thank you very much
My
again.
regards to all my members.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay, guys. Forgive that crude method that we employed to be able to talk to. Forgive me for that crude method I employed to be able to talk to my brother, and you know how difficult it is for him to have tried to make this connection. I am so grateful that he was able to do it. You saw all the interruptions that he kept having. So I really appreciate what they're doing, and from his location to be able to do something like that from his location is something that is highly commendable. Now, like I said, I saw, let me show you why I called him so that you don't misunderstand what is going on. So this is what I saw. I saw this in a group. It says, who is afraid of the Nigerian youth revolution? And when I read it, I was like, wow, this guy just blew my mind. He analyzed a lot of things, and what is he trying to say? He's trying to make sure that we are not distracted from our main problem. And I don't know why this government even just thinks that all this whole thing is about SARS. Start from even SARS. I'm just scrolling. It's not something I will read here. But if you contact me, I can send this to you, and then you see all the things that he wrote. What did he even say? The judicial reform. Okay, it says they ask Nigerian youths want beside a holistic police. Beside a holistic police, Nigerian youths want a judicial reform, a people's constitution, electoral reform, civil service reform, access to opportunities, end to quota system, reduction in the cost of governance, health sector reform, education reform, end to the state of origin requirement, transparency in government business, amongst others. This is the kind of revolution that we are talking about. So don't make any revolution is not burning down houses. Revolution is not burning down police station. If you look carefully, like we have shown you in the video today, you will see the people who are constituting this thing. I mean, we have been waiting for you. I wrote on my Facebook update. People say, Chidi, why are you talking like that? I say, well, are we done with NSAS? When are we moving to Buhari resign and Buhari must go? And before you know what is happening, they started sharing that. I will not show it because I won't help them to do their dirty job. But there's one picture that they've been spreading. Oh, we appreciate you. We support you. Nigerian youth. You know, that kind of thing. Just make this person the good one. Tell us that one is a bad boy. You are the good person. You're the teacher's pet. The teacher loves you. That boy there. Some of you know you suffered that growing up. When you say the teacher's pet, and then the other people are bad people. That's what's going on. So I really want to appreciate everybody out there. We are 10,001%, in support of the NSAS movement. We will continue to be with them. Somebody saying we need a revolution. No, you need to accept that this is a revolution. If you like, call it the NSAS revolution, no problem. And they will not stop seeing me like this, because this is what they are afraid of. This is what they are afraid of. So I sometimes I want you to, I'm appealing to you to understand what is going on. The thing that they are afraid of, the thing that made me who I am, the experiences, I cannot throw it out of the window just in one day. No, when they succeed in doing that, then they have really, really succeeded. We will continue to help. We continue to help the NSAS movement here in Toronto, here in the diaspora. We are aware that with the government moving in the police, with the government moving in the thugs, these thugs, let me tell you something. You may think that these are just thugs. These are not ordinary thugs. So, you see, this wake that we are waking up, it is okay to say that we are waking up, but we not just wake up like people we just wake up. Make we wake up now. We have woken up, but it's time to shine our eyes well. Time to shine our eyes well. What's going on is beyond just protest. These people they are bringing in, these guys are the likes that go and do Fulani Herdsmen operation. They are the likes that go and do Boko Haram operation. You saw the kind of gun that guy was carrying. You saw it. There are horrible videos coming up from all over the place now. People being shot. The kind of intimidation they are doing it in a dirty way. So it is time for us to begin to think outside the box. These people will just keep you talking in a committee and all of these things, but behind they are doing a very, very terrible thing. They are having a program that is very, very, very dangerous. So please, make we shine our eye well. Let us begin to talk especially in the diaspora. We are going to have another protest. We had one last week. The one we're going to have this Saturday is even going to be more. The whole of Canada will know that something is going on in Nigeria. As we are doing that, we are writing protest letters all over the place. We are writing protest letters. I know some people want to call in. Okay, I think I'm going to take one or two calls before we round up. Somebody said, please don't defend a president that has not shown his face to address us. Who is even defending the president? Who is defending the president? If you are defending, who is the person? Okay, sorry, I forgot to greet some people. You know, I normally do this. Please, on behalf of all of us in this broadcast, I want to welcome all of you who are here from the government of Nigeria. I want to welcome all of you who are from the DSS, SSS, Nigeria Police, military intelligence, all of you that are there right now watching this program right now, in answering different names. Please turn to your neighbor that's your neighbor that is there with you in the office. Say, neighbor, how this man take no say we dey here? That is my normal greeting to you people. And having said that, you can continue to make your comments. We see the comments that you're making. We know that you, like this man, Sally, who I see your comments. I'm not saying I want you be one of them. So we understand you. All of you people that are here, we understand it is you. You can go ahead and make those comments. I'm going to take a few calls, and then we're going to get back to the planning that we're planning for our protest. Forgive me, my voice is cracked because we've been shouting. You know how it is. It's not easy, but we're not giving up. We'll continue doing what we are doing. But if you want to place a call, the number will be put on your screen there, but it is +1 647 989 2837. Somebody say, what did you say about SOWORE and court hearing, and what the court is that? I'm trying to tell you people that when you saw the same way you saw the hoodlums going to, it is police, it is government that is sponsoring this thing. It was government that sent those people that you saw at that protest ground. It was a few people, they had their camera ready. Once they did what they did, they left. Other people there came and started apologizing to SOWORE. That was their first move. Now the second move right now is that SOWORE is going to be in court tomorrow. The government is opening his case again because they feel after they have painted him bad, after they have tried to destroy his image, this is now the time to bring him to court, and they are going to attempt to also arrest him or abduct him from court and then to try to silence him. So we are saying this, putting an announcement out there so that people will know what is going on, so that you don't come and play their game for them. Hello, my brother. I'm live. Did you want to speak on live?
Yes. Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Mulork. I'm Ethiopian, but I'm Nigerian. I'm one Nigerian is killed. I'm also killed.
Yes, my African sister. Yes. You know, somebody told me, he said, as this is an African person, he said, Chidi, we are watching you guys. We are watching you, we are learning, because this thing has to sweep through the whole of Africa. He said we have the same nonsensical leaders in our own country. I won't mention that country. Go ahead, my sister.
Yes, I'm really, I cannot express, I don't have enough words to express my anger on when I hear what's going on in Nigeria, because there is a lot, probably even worse situation going on in Ethiopia as well. Good. And the most annoying thing is that these people are using similar model to oppress and kill the people.
Yes.
There are people also being killed by the police, by the government police in Ethiopia as well. And this is not happening by accident.
Mm-hmm.
You see, there is some kind of system that sorry. That these sellout leaders, the useless leaders, are using in order to kill off their own people. So this is not happening by accident. It is, those our enemies are behind these useless leaders.
Okay.
And we really have to be careful. You see, now, let me tell you what's going to happen. You continue your uprising. Of course, we will also support, but you will succeed.
Amen.
Buhari will go eventually.
Yes.
But then what's going to happen is our enemies have already prepared another person, the next person who is going to take the power of Nigeria is going to be their own person.
Stooge.
So you really have to be careful.
They are puppet. Yes. Thank you, my sister. Thank you, my sister. Thank you very, very much. Let me take other calls, okay? But I appreciate you so much. Thank you for all the support, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, the caller on the line, please just hold on 1 second. Did you hear what she said? She said that, look, it is not just enough for us to be doing this protest, but even if Buhari steps down, there are people who are deeper in this thing. Just like, people like Nnamdi Kanu are talking about this. We need to wise up. We need to shine our eye. Okay, I have another caller on the line. Please go ahead, tell us your name and where you're calling from. And my brother, you're on right now. Go ahead and tell us your name and where you're calling from. You're calling on the main line. Okay. Okay, the caller on WhatsApp. Tell us your name and where you're calling from, please.
Good evening, Chidi. How are you, sir?
I'm good, my brother. How are you?
Good. Chidi, please, what I'm about to say now, do not take it out of context. It's just a concern, and I'm not sure how you're gonna take it. But if I may ask you, looking at the mood of the nation now, and what is going, if you can check, you yourself is on top of the matter, watching what's going on in social media, and when they're using their police, are using the cheap police without a number. You see police commissioner, you see all of them, everything is in open place. Is it safe to show that to go to court tomorrow? Can't he contact his lawyer to file an urgent this thing in order for him to stay out of, at least for now, not for him to just come out and start going to court tomorrow? How safe it is?
Okay, let me tell you Showore's situation. Showore is under siege in Abuja. Showore has never been free, and that's what people don't understand. Showore was released into Abuja city with DSS patrolling everything. He was told that he cannot leave Abuja. So everywhere Showore is, there are about 2 or 3 police jeeps following him. When he sleeps, they are outside his house. When he leaves to go to that protest, you see, that's what annoys me when people don't understand the situation. He doesn't know when they're going to shoot him, because when he moves, there are about 2 or 3 cars loaded with police, DSS people with guns following him all over Abuja. So that is the situation. He does not have the option of not going. In fact, they would like it to invite him to court, and he doesn't go to court. That morning, you will see DSS will move in and carry him from his house. So it is left for. So listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me now. Listen to me. Listen to me. His lawyer is going to do what he is supposed to do, what he has been doing. He's been filing. If that's just the country that we are in. This lawyer has been filing cases. You saw Showore going to court to demand, hey, when is the time? Can we continue with this case? They know what they are doing. So what I will tell Nigeria, see, Showore is not afraid to die. He already signed up. You see, you don't understand him. He said his life doesn't mean anything to him again. What I want to watch is honestly, it's making me go emotional. But I want to watch
No,
our Nigerian youths see Showore being put to shame, and they'll be clapping. They're the most stupid set of people. How can they deceive you to think that Showore is your enemy, and now tomorrow they are going to drag him to court and you people are clapping? Who do this to us?
I was even surprised. Part of the mind,
how can they understand?
Name is not there.
How can they not understand what is going on? Showore is supporting this thing. He has been fighting the government. They framed it on him and say he's hijacking waiting. He was the first person to go and stand in front of the police headquarters that day when nobody. On October 1st, didn't he come out? Was it the NSAS that was happening on October 1st? When people say he's stupid, they will kill him.
Yes. Yeah.
Didn't you see him with Aisha?
To come out before,
you understand? So the thing is hurting me because these people, they came in between us. They caused problem. We continue to avoid them. Finally, we are waking up, and they are coming again, and we are not seeing why can't you see what they are doing? We need to reinforce ourselves. You have to understand the hardcore revolutionaries, the hardcore activists. You need to hear what they are saying. This is not a joke. Okay, we have danced, we have done patio, we have taken pictures, we have done selfie. It is not that now. It's not these people. That's not what they are after. Understand the grand plan. They will move faster than you know it. Before you know it, all your activists are in jail. Nobody will push. If Showore did not go in front and go and watch that video again that first day. He said, I want to see IG. They said they will shoot him. He said, I want to see IG. Was the video there that time? What are you people? What is going on? I'm like, what is going on? What is going on?
When he told you to even prophesy, he told them that by next week Tuesday, when you see 1 million people on the road,
exactly,
you'll be forced to speak to us.
Exactly.
And exactly after that, there was busy to start a release press conference. Even agreed to Davido to come and the rest of them. I was even expecting our big guns. In the list of what the requirement, Showore they must be there for asking them to cancel that particular clause under his name there.
Let me tell you the truth.
That's how regulation works. It starts from there.
Let me tell you the truth. These people, they know the ones that are the troublesome people, the ones that are a pain in their ass. They will avoid them very well. What they are saying is, oh, Nigerian youth, you people, you have a right to protest. It is your right. But the same person that is telling you that you have a right to protest is sending people to go and kill you. Shine your eye now. Shine your eye. That means he's joking with you. He will come and like they say, there's this grass cutter. Igbo people say, you know, the person, he's biting you, but he's blowing. No. Go back and play the videos of people like Nnamdi Kanu. Go and hear what the thing hasn't changed. Now we are still where we are. Why are we behaving as if you think Fulani headsmen have disappeared? You think Boko Haram has disappeared? You think the military is no longer in the hands of Fulani? Why are you people? What is going on? You think the agenda has changed? What is going on? I'm surprised. What is really going on? What's happening? What is going on? We are supporting the protest, yes, but it is not about the protest now. It's not just about end police. It's not only about end police. We'll keep putting pressure on, but don't let them. They are beginning to distract us from the main issue, and it's hurting people like me.
Yeah, and they are using their resources.
They are using their resources. They are coming. This thing. Anyway,
go to their website. Deji tweeted. They say it's fake news, but exactly what Deji tweeted is what they are doing the following hour. Did you see that? And they will call it fake news. How is it fake news? But the next an hour, you carry the same action.
You don't understand these people, and that's my concern. It's not about what they will do to Showore, but it's about what will happen to the rest. Showore is one man. He sees himself. His life is not too important to him. He sees himself as one man. My brother, let's take another caller, okay? Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. The caller on the main line. Go ahead. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello.
Yes.
Hold on. My name is Benjamin. I'm a Nigerian from Benue State, calling from China.
Go ahead. Upande nana.
Kwaiga.
Msu where?
Yeah, I just want to lend my voice to encourage you people for what you are doing. Go ahead. Even God is backing us.
Yes.
Backing all of us.
Yeah.
I am from Benue. I know what my land has suffered from the hands of Fulani. The governor of Benue State was nearly killed. He escaped several assassination attempts just because he was speaking out. Can you imagine the president will say, I don't know if my ID went to Benue like I instructed him like or not. Such impunity. Up till now, these people have not come out with any reasonable thing to say. I just said recently that this whole thing has just exposed the bankruptcy of brains in that government. No ideas, nobody is coming out to say anything. They are just sitting at home. I wonder what they are doing. They are taking things for granted. And that is why the only thing they can do is to still use the same Fulani tactics to send those Fulani boys to burn things. Did you watch the video that they said they broke prison in Edo?
Yes,
Did
now.
they break prison with sticks?
That's what I'm saying. They are changing the whole story. They are changing the whole story, and our young people are not. We are not understanding. We don't.
No. It's people that don't know what is happening. I watched that video over 10 times. You don't break a prison with sticks.
It's from inside. Look, let me tell you. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you, my brother. The protesters were outside. The prisoners were jumping from inside. This thing started from inside. Inside. One of the prisoners even said that it was the warden that opened the door for them.
Yes.
So what are you saying?
And there was nobody around. A whole prison, and they call it maximum prison.
No warders, nothing.
Riding a bike away.
Let me tell you something again. If you notice that video where policemen were carrying thugs, somebody was saying, this person is wearing, so it's prisoners. They went and gathered prisoners. If you do this for us, we will let you go. So it's like a deal. It's like a deal. Come, we will because those people, which sensible person will go and be just 10 of you fighting like 1,000 people, and after they run inside that thing, because the people who have been conquered, their brains some of them are prisoners. So this thing, what I'm just saying is, our people should yes, we woke up, but now to shine our eyes. It's now time to shine our eyes.
If we back out now, these people will use us do
if we back, see, let me tell you the truth, my brother.
Use us do forever.
This thing, you are just seeing something that was planned before. When they were choosing the heads of all the service chiefs, it was for a time like this. When they were putting, they were anticipating something like this. They knew that maybe it will be in 2023 when they refused to go, that people will have this kind of uprising. But all of a sudden, it is happening now. They didn't expect it to happen now. They thought it will happen maybe when it's time for when it's 2023, and then they manipulate elections. Say no, another Fulani person come, this one, that one. Then Nigeria will say for where they will revolt. Then you will see that they are not moved. They don't hold the army, police, this, that, navy. So they are not going.
God will shame them.
Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much for calling, my brother.
Thank you for what you are doing. We encourage you people. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you very much. God bless you too. God bless you too. Yeah, guys, sorry that I got emotional there. You know how it is. Like, if you know what I was talking to a young man the other day. He said, all these politicians, including Sowore is politician. And I realized that. I now told him that did you know when he did this? He said, no. Did you know when he did this? He said, I just saw him now when he was campaigning. I said, you see, because you do not know. You never used to be interested now. You never used to be interested. You were busy watching some things, just going to party, doing Instagram, so you don't know about these people. You're just beginning to know about them. So that's why hold on, my brother, just 1 second. So I told him that's why you can talk the way you are talking, because you don't know these people. So don't just jump to conclusion because of what you know now. You just woke up. If you wake up, you got to ask some questions now. See what thing they happen. Don't just, if you start asking like somebody who just, if you start acting out of somebody who just woke up, then they do you like sleeping Moranya. I don't know how to interpret it in English. My brother, go ahead, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Chibuzo. I'm calling from Italy.
Go ahead, Chibuzo.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm always follow your program, and this thing you are talking about now, because of I'm not yet happy, because if I'm happy, I can't be in this Europe. I have to be in my country, because of my country is not okay for me. That's why I've been in Europe here. This is not this way. And to me to go back home are very, very difficult to me, because of no rule of law, no human, nothing is working. And most thing they are talking about SOWORE now is that most of the youth is outside. I don't know why the reason why they are outside. That is the most important thing. You understand me? And most of things they are writing to give the politicians. If you watch how they're doing talking about it from a house, it be like something is a joke. You understand me? It's not about the video come outside. Everyone say the video, everybody dance. It's not what it means. It's not what it got evolution. And something like SOWORE case now, they are going to the case, because SOWORE have to be in that list. And the most of the list, what they write for that place, I don't happy at all for the list. With the main thing that we're expecting about the rule of law, the rule of law is not there.
Come. See, I've been so busy. Our time. Which list are you talking about? Because I'm hearing this list.
The list. There's a lot of lists they give them. Those people that went to Abuja, I'm watching everything. Those people that went to Abuja, they give them to house. And today, I watched it today. They submit the letter. Says the five demand. I'm crazy about it. And do you know the reason why?
Can somebody just hold on? Can somebody send me that list on my WhatsApp, please? Just help me that list, because I've been sitting here. I don't even know what's going on. I need somebody to send me that list on my WhatsApp.
So the list they give to them, they tell them those people that went to Abuja to go see the house of art, to go to Abuja to go see the house. When they list the list, when I listen to the list, I off my phone, I off my television, because I'm crazy about that. And some people want to hijack all these things. All these people are solving outside there or something like that. The evolution, what I'm talking about now, my brother, I need you to help. I need you to help to go for home. At least. This thing, we are not joking, because if this is not end today, not end this time around, it cannot end again. I'm gonna happen again. Let us to free this once and for all.
It's okay, my brother.
Even SOWORE are going to this thing tomorrow. Let almost billions of thousands of you to go to there and protest.
All right, let's take another caller. Okay, let's take another call. Please send me that list on my WhatsApp group so we can share with everybody. Okay, thank you very much. Go ahead. The next caller, tell us your name and where you're calling from, please. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, my name is Chibuzo. I'm calling from Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland.
Yeah, okay, please increase your volume a little bit.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes. So I guess my whole point is the main reason why I feel like
it's not clear. It's not clear. I don't know what you're using that is making us. We don't hear you very well. I don't know. If you're using headpiece, maybe you should take it off.
Hello?
Yes, it's not very loud. It's not very loud.
Oh, you can't hear me?
It's not very loud, but go ahead.
Okay, so I was thinking I feel like the main reason that they don't want you to be effective with the movement. The problem is that if you recover the movement.
Oh man, just call me back. We can't hear what you're saying is important, but we can't hear it. It's too low.
Okay, I'll call back.
So please call back. Thank you. Go ahead. Tell us your name and where you're calling from, please.
Hi, this is Dorothy. Actually, I'm calling from Toronto.
Yes, Dorothy, how are you?
I'm good. You made me emotional this morning. However, I know God is going to be with us. What I'm saying in essence is I know we have gone a long way suffering in the hands of this Fulani, or whatever they call themselves. But I'm saying, all of us should remain resolute and be prayerful. I know God will not disappoint us, because we that is out here, we are even suffering the same thing, because if our country is good, I don't think there will be any need for us to come here. Last week, I decided to resign from my job. It's all this racism and the rest of them. So if our country is good, why would we be here? Well, of course, we'll go home and enjoy our home, our country. So I pray that God in His infinite mercy will, look unto us with the tears we have shedded and with the blood that have shedded in Nigeria. God will use it and, deliver us from the hands of these evil ones. This I pray in Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay, guys, so please, I just want to clear this confusion. When you say there's a list that is sent in Abuja today, please, we woke up and then we are like 5 hours behind Nigeria. I need someone to explain to me, is there a list that SOWORE's name is on it and all of that? I will update myself after this broadcast, but I need someone to update me on what this list talking about is. Go ahead, my brother. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, Dr. Chidi. It's Bola from London. I'm from Sheffield.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I just heard the story that SOWORE's case is going back to the courts tomorrow.
Yeah.
I suspect what these people want to do, let's put it out there. They want to rope SOWORE in that is the mastermind of what's going on.
Yeah.
Yes, in a way, we know it's the person that is staring, but what they want to do is to try and put him away forever.
I know.
And they will fail. But my own problem now is that all these useless people that are seeking influence, all these so-called media and social media influencers that are fighting SOWORE, whereas SOWORE is standing for you for the same thing.
I don't get it.
Because ideally, what should happen is that tomorrow the court should be the protest point.
I'm telling you.
Everybody should go out there and start protesting.
That is. See, this is where people don't understand the real manipulator. The idea is to make sure that when they zoom in on SOWORE, they have made sure that every other person around him is no longer there. He has been painted. So they walked from, see where they walked from October 1st, where you saw SOWORE standing, harassing them in front of US Embassy. Aisha was there. Everybody was praising Aisha. They say, oh my God. Nobody knew. Which protest did we experience before then? Nothing. The IPOB boys who were in Enugu holding their meeting, police went there and shot them and killed them. There was so much fear. By the time SOWORE called for protest on October 1st, people say they will kill you people. But he came outside and everybody was like, oh my God, this guy is a fearless human being. So they had to break it down from there to the point where they will, before they move in, they want to make sure that they have, weakened the opposition that they will get, then this is what they feel that this is now the moment to bring him in, so that anything they say, people say yes, Seth. The youth will say yes, it's good for him, it's good for him. That is their tactic.
I guess that they are deceiving themselves, honestly, Dr. Chidi, if I'm not telling.
They will fall now. They will fall now.
The next set of protesters won't be those who will be talking to them.
No, now. You see that we've been trying to make this thing easy, trying to make it easy. You have a chance to negotiate. We have a chance to. We're trying to make it easy. You're refusing. Just keep refusing. Okay, no problem. We'll see.
Also, I think maybe another thing is we should start getting back in touch with the people that we were talking to initially that got him out of detention. So let's start maybe from social media. Let's start activating things to get people to notify people.
No, we know their plans and they will not succeed. In fact, when I told a friend of mine that SOWORE is coming to court tomorrow, he said the government, they can't try, they are not stupid. I said yes. He said that's the most foolish move they will make.
They are very
let me take another caller, okay? Let me take another caller. Thank you very much. Okay, go ahead. Tell us your name and where you're calling from, okay?
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, my brother.
Thank you very much, Chidi. I appreciate you for your good job. It's your brother Ugo from London.
Go ahead, Ugo.
Chidi, they will not do anything to SOWORE. We know what they are planning. Any move they do, we know. You know, I just don't want to say it here now for people to win.
Yeah. Hello. No. Anyways, okay. I have a caller on WhatsApp. Timothy Daniels from UK. We already know you. Please go ahead.
Dr. Chidi, thank you very much for giving me the audience.
Yes.
I want to assure us something.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite very painful what the soldiers and the armies and everybody are doing right now.
Hold on.
But one confidence God gave to me about 4 years ago, He said to me on the road, He said, battles are not won by population and ammunition. He said, battles are won by divine revelation and instruction. That our country is at the center of God's heart. And there is nothing any politician can do about it. They say when drum don't they over sound, the time to tear don't reach. The time, you see the way God will fight this battle, everybody will be shocked. Because even those who are not prophets knew exactly what will happen. It's only that we don't know the time. But I know that cow will not get tail. God surely know how to take care of that cow. Because when Nehemiah was building the wall, some people are doing what? They are praying somewhere and some are fighting. This is the time for all intercessors. I've said that thing before. I'm doing my own here. This is the time for all intercessors, not prayer warriors. Prayer warriors are just people who are praying because they saw something happening. Intercessors, those who are praying wherever they are, nobody may know them, but I know something is going on. It is not only the facial aspect. Every enemies of the youths are going to be brought down. There is nothing anybody can do. Every collaborators will fail.
Yeah.
Because even in the Bible says when somebody is in slavery for 7 years, he says you are entitled to release that person. If the person says he's not going, that he loves to stay with you, if that person is on marriageable age, you should marry for that person. because the person loves to be with you. But if the person say he wants to go, after 7 years, you have to release the person.
My brother, let's
Thank
take.
you,
There's
sir.
a lot of people. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Timothy Daniels. Thank you. All right, caller on the line. Go ahead on the main line. Go ahead. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Yeah, we can hear you. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is what I'm calling from. You see, Fulani. You see these Fulani people in Nigeria. Fulani will never negotiate. They will never negotiate. You know why? You know why they will never negotiate?
Yeah.
Because of the control. They are controlling the other people in Nigeria. They never believe that this will come. They never see it coming.
No.
Believe me, they never see it coming.
So why would somebody think that this is just sitting down on the table to negotiate? I don't know why our people are. I don't even get it.
They think that this our youth in the street are joking. You see, the problem of the country is these Fulani people. They will never negotiate. You know why? They know what they are doing. If you want to remove that food from their mouth, they are useless people. People that tell you that oil that is in Bayelsa belongs to them. People don't know who these people is. They know what they are doing. But let me tell you something that is going to happen in Nigeria. The zoo will go up in flame. Just watch and see. Because their time, their game is up. I'm telling the youth, it is now to remove Fulani from Nigeria or never. Or all of us will stay in another 1 million years in the hands of this Janjaweed.
If we miss it now, if we miss it now, hey God.
I swear, if we miss it now,
that is it. Because these
are the people.
Let me tell you something.
These are the people who say.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Finish.
Okay, these are the people who say,
can you
release your land or you go 6 feet under it. Fulani are not indigenous of Nigeria. They are not even Nigerians. All of them came to rule another people. And they have opportunity to rule another people. Allow the people that have the land to breathe. They say no. They come with Ruga. They come with the water bill. They come with this. They are killing the indigenous of Kaduna, murdering them, destroying their land, taking their houses, taking their farm, renaming their own Fulani names, and people are not watching all these things. Keep them mute. They are Kaduna people, the Benue people, they are killing them. And we all watch and see all these things happen. They say to you, relinquish your land or you go 6 feet under it. They send an additional to come and say it. And these people are cowardly. Watch this Fulani who is not up to 7% in Nigeria. They are destroying everywhere. Go and look at the list. The appointments in Nigeria, they are all murderers, Fulani, maggots, stupid people who come from nowhere. They are cursed. These people are the people. They are cursed by God because they don't have no home. That is why you see them wandering from desert to desert.
It's
you
okay,
will see
Ugo.
from cow.
Ugo, it's okay.
From Sokoto,
Let's
it
take
will come
another.
come to Aba with the cow. See,
It's okay, Ugo. It's okay.
They will never do anything to show it.
It's
They are
okay.
not playing. They will never do anything.
Okay.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you.
Nigeria youth, it is now or
Never.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You see, what people don't understand is this. When they see all the hard activists who have been talking hard, you see, there is somebody who even told me that, where's Nnamdi Kanu now? Nnamdi Kanu is saying, he's even talking one Nigeria, telling people that, yes, you can go and protest. I said, look, you have to understand. These people were hoping that when this protest started, that Nnamdi Kanu will come and carry Biafran flag and come in the middle of the thing, and they will use that to rubbish him. But Nnamdi Kanu is smart. He doesn't want to give them room to do any of those things. So that's why he said, okay, NSAS, we are all in it. Everybody go out. They don't like that kind of thing. It is not what they expected. So now they move from that one. They're like, oh my God, if IPOB people come and join this thing, then we're in trouble. Because what is supposed to be is IPOB will come and counter it. But IPOB joined. Oduduwa people joined. I say for the first time, it's giving me goose pimple. We all said, okay, if it is NSAS now, let us forget our differences. Let us SOWORE too was not caring about. He came there. Let me tell you, they called him. This whole thing was for a good purpose. All of the people from all over the place. He's in Abuja now. People are in Lagos. He heard when they interviewed him, he said, this thing has no leader. That one drove them mad again. They thought that after a few days, it will end. It didn't end. The more the days were going on, the more this thing was adding up. The more it was adding up. Now, everybody has joined together. And now they have gone into desperation mode. They are desperate. When people are desperate, that's what they do. What you see them doing now is what desperate people do. Open the prison. Just cause confusion everywhere. An Igbo proverb says that n'obodo adịrọ mma bụ ụlọ ndị nze. Ndị nze, that is the aristocrats, the who is who in the community. They thrive from the land not being okay, from confusion. Because when there's confusion, then people will run to them, they will dole out small money. They become the oga. But when things are okay, when people are fighting for their rights, when the big man doesn't matter, like here in Canada, who cares? Who cares? I wish I could use some words before I say who cares. If you are a billionaire, nobody cares. You go and carry your motor, nobody cares. Billionaire, they carry bicycle, they waka. Nobody cares. But these people, they thrive in a state of anarchy where there's confusion. The people that want this chaos to happen, the people that don't want the power in the hands of the people, are the same people who are enslaving us, and there are just a very few of them. The NSAS protest is going on. They are telling you, oh, we are genuine, trust us. We are doing now, we have already started now. Tell me, have they sacked? Did you hear that they sacked one policeman? What did you hear that they if not for what Obiayon did, and what has the IG? Because it cannot do it. The tentacles are too interwoven. Some corporal in the police force is so many corporals are more than the DSP. Are more than the DPO, and they don't want to be promoted from corporal. They are corporal, that is it. And they know all the operation that DPO send them to do. So by the time you touch them, say, Oga, all of us, they go down. No be you assign rifle to me. No be you send me to that man. So what are you talking about? Oga, if they touch me, I touch you. That's why they can't even do all those reforms that we're telling them to do. They can't. So there's a deadlock. So while they are telling you that everything is okay, they are planning seriously for you. I couldn't speak like this because if I did before, you say, Chidi, you are against the protest. No. So I am busy organizing the protest here with other people. We are organizing the protest here in Canada. That's the most we can do. But while we are doing that, while we are supporting these wicked people, we are busy going to pay thugs. I can't wrap my head around it. Police people, government will go and pay thugs. Can you imagine? To come and, oh Jesus Christ. So these are the people that you can trust. So when we are saying we don't trust them, you see they have just proven that we can't trust them. Go ahead, the caller on the line. You're on. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, Dr. Chidi, good afternoon. This is Chimake from USA. Yes, actually, you just said exactly what I wanted to say. that these police people, because none of them has been arrested, because they know, those ones on top, they know that the moment they arrest one and the things start coming up, they will be implicated. Can you imagine people that are selling human parts, killing people alive, tearing people alive, not even killing them, tearing them apart alive, harvesting their organs and selling those organs? Young boys and the young youth are their target. Now these youth are on the street. Now are you against them? And the police, they are the one now bringing talks against them.
Can you imagine?
Wow, what are we going to do? For SOWORE, we should just keep praying for him. Thank you for what you're doing, Dr. Chidi. Thank you. God bless you and your family. Keep doing it.
Thank you.
We'll just keep praying for him.
Thank you, Jumoke. Thank you so much. God bless you too. God bless you too. So my people, if you're wise, if our youths are wise, then all of them should troop to that court tomorrow. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something that is in the Bible. When Esther was asked to go and speak to the king on behalf of the children of Israel, Esther said to Mordecai, he said, you know that walking up to the king and speaking when you have not been called is a very dangerous thing. So I need to wait for the right time. Mordecai told Esther, now you don't get mouth to talk. Who told you that God did not place you in that your position for a time like this? Let me tell you something, whether you like, defend your people now. But if you don't like, that God that put you there will raise people that are more than you. God will still protect his people. Sorry, I'm just mixing the whole thing up. But what I'm trying to say to our young people is this. Nothing will happen to SOWORE if you allow them to come and form a division between us and turn us against us, and you don't show up in that court tomorrow. God will still raise people, just like he raised for he told Joshua. It's not in the numbers. He will still raise a few people that will be there to defend SOWORE, and history will vindicate SOWORE. This protest, it has gone beyond a point where we'll just be sitting and dancing and looking for hashtag. It is no longer about hashtag. This is the real thing. We didn't want to tell you. We knew before, and when we are talking, people say we are talking so hard, so we mellowed our talk. All of a sudden, we can't talk soft anymore. Okay, we need to come back to hardcore, because you're not dealing with rubber bullets, you're dealing with real bullets. You're not dealing with people who have sticks, you're dealing with people who have machetes. Did I show you the kind of people that you're dealing with? Did I show you the kind of ammunition that these people have? Let me play you this video to show you the kind of people that the government, the same government that you're negotiating with, that is making you even accuse some of us and castigate some of us that we are causing trouble. Let me show you the people that the government is sending to you, so that you will understand who is really on your side and who is not on your side. These are the people who were sent to attack the protesters. I'm gonna play the video now. They were sent to attack the protesters. They caught them. This is from somebody's TikTok account that I'm gonna play this. Sorry, I can't show it because of the blood, okay? I can't show it because of blood. But these people that they caught them, and they just tied their hands. They're the ones that they sent to come and arrest them. So I'm not going to show it. Okay, we'll even try to cut it. We'll cut it off later, because this is what they are waiting for. They want to use this kind of thing to slam us. So sorry I couldn't show you the picture, but go and look around. It's this war we're fighting on the internet, so they can't stop us. Google, go to Twitter, go to Instagram, go to Facebook, go on YouTube. So many people, not just us, so many people are showing what is happening. Let us shine our eyes well. Let us be ahead of these people. They are going to take SOWORE to court tomorrow. See, they have distracted us so much, and now they are back to their game. The reason why they have to move quickly is that there is no longer time. If you allow them to hush SOWORE, I don't know what you're going to gain. You, that's your social media influencer, tweeting, saying hashtag or no hashtag, I hope you're happy right now. Who is being used right now? You ask yourself who is being used. So let us focus. We'll continue with the NSAS protest. We're doing another one on Saturday, but let us shine our eyes well, and let us not forget the issues that got us to where we are right now. NSAS is one of them, but there are plenty. The people that SARS killed in Okuzu, the IPOB people that SARS killed, why did they kill them? What were they protesting against? When they arrested SOWORE for protest, why was he arrested? So let us not forget those things. Okay, the people that own SARS, the people that are supporting SARS, what other thing are they supporting? That system, that institution that established, groomed, and created SARS, it is not from this government. Don't get me wrong. It is from government far back. But when you take over, you are supposed to change things. So that system that looked at SARS and still continue to use SARS, what other things are they continuing to use, and how is it affecting us? These are the issues that we are fighting. So I think, let me correct an impression. I think what somebody was trying to say is that the request that was sent, that SOWORE should have been amongst those. I thought maybe there was a letter that was written and SOWORE's name was put in that letter. I got a little bit confused because I've not seen that kind of letter. But if you have something like that, please send it to me. We've been following this protest also. Go to our page, go to our YouTube channel. You're already on our YouTube channel, but click on videos later and you'll see lots of stories that we have there from all over the world. This thing is all over the world and we cannot stop. Please don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed, and click on the notification bell, and please keep supporting us. Big ups to all of you who have been supporting. Sorry to those of you who expected that I will announce the GoFundMe page. They won't let us set it up, but it's okay. Let's keep doing whatever we can. You can send money to somebody back home if you want. I know one or two people that I can direct you to, but you have to contact me privately. All right. From all of us here in the Worship Media studios in Toronto, my name is Dr. Chidi. On behalf of Dr. Erica, who's always doing so much in the background, we want to say that we love you, and please, for our young people back in Nigeria, please, just stay safe. You are in the middle of warfare. On behalf of my generation, we want to apologize to you. You are fighting a war that we should have fought. We didn't fight that war, and now you guys are caught up in it. But we will not let you guys. We will not let you guys down. We will give you maximum support. Okay, but please be careful and take care of yourselves. I love you. Bye bye.